Going live now.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. We are finally on the air here with the October 2022 ChicagoTIUG Group show. On board today is our president, Vic Stirrup, our chief engineer and technical guru, Jim Mazurek, and I'm here as well, Hal Shanfield, fair chairman. Before we get started with the show today, we've got a big show. We've got a lot of things to show you. But before we do, I'd like to make a quick announcement. 40th annual Chicago TI International World Fair. The fair is coming up in less than a month. Today is the 1st of October. On the 29th of October, we'll take over the Evanston Public Library and have the 40th edition of the Chicago TI International World Fair. Hopefully on Friday before that, we'll have a get-together, and those attendees who are present will go out for a meal. All of that will be announced in a little while, but we already have a number of presenters for the fair, and there's still some room. If someone out there would like to make a presentation, we'd be more than happy to try and we have some interesting demos coming up on the TI, on the G, and some equipment that perhaps people aren't familiar with yet, but it's being manufactured. There's all sorts of things that will take place at the fair as usual every year, and this will hopefully be an even bigger fair than usual because it's the 40th anniversary. Who knows how long this will continue? But then, of course, we have the banquet, and we have awards. We have the John Birdwell Award. We have interesting announcements. We have a contest. If we have any freebies, any door prizes, they'll be given away at the banquet. And then, of course, the infamous pub crawl takes place. You don't want to miss that. Over the years, that has been something that a lot of people have participated in, and a few even remember. Those who have survived, that is. At any rate, if you have any questions about the fair, you can send me an email at hals12@hotmail.com. hals12@hotmail.com. If you'd like to come to the fair takes place at the Evanston Public Library at the corner of Church and Orange, Evanston, Illinois. And we're just north of Chicago, if you're not familiar with that area. Hopefully, we will see a lot of the regulars there. And I've already received some information that some of the newcomers to the community will be attending. And that's great, too. The more the merrier. So, that said, perhaps we should get on with the show. And Vic, I know you have a lot of things to show us today. So why don't you go ahead and tell us what you're going to see, what you're going to demo.
Oh, okay. Well, I have my list here of notes. It's a serving suggestion on what to do. Start off with Rasmus Musgaard's Pinball 99. That's a new pinball game he come out with that has various features in it. Then we have the, I'm going to go through some of the popular pinball games on the TI. One that most people probably haven't seen before. We're going to get back to Mr. Perkowitz of Computer Software. Finish up reviewing disc 1 that had the road race game. I had a couple people ask me about that. They said, gee, I was disappointed you didn't get the road race. We'll do a demonstration of City Bomber that's been released by the Italian user group. Every month they do 5 or 6 different games on that site, and they're downloadable in .dsk format or a bin for a final ground. And I'll show you the token experiment disc that I found because Mr. Peden did mention for his Hell's Halls game that he used tokens and was able to program the TI in crunch format to save memory space. So we'll start out with
I see that John has joined us as well today, and that's good.
Hi, everybody.
He's online with it.
howdy, John. So we'll
Hello,
take the
Chemical
final
Chapter.
gram here. I'll
Away.
hit the red button. They'll reset the menu and press the any key here. Select 2 for final gram. This gets it to the, should be familiar to you by now, my personalized final gram screen that I have. The space bar, if you look at the upper right corner, we're on page 1 of 2. Pressing the space bar takes us to page 2 of 2. Down there is option K, Pinball 99. So we'll select that. So this is a real nice display. It might appear choppy because of digital artifacts on the meeting, but this is a real smooth scroll. There's no chattering, there's no jumping. It just slides real nice. This display doesn't do it justice. So you can press enter or press the space bar, and pressing the space bar toggles the launcher. So if I hold the space bar down, it will launch it into the playing field. If I just touch it, it barely taps it. Letter Z is your left flipper, and letter M is your right flipper. So here we go. I'll hold this down.
Good shot. You collected a pass. Now down the drain.
Yeah, so it berates you. You know, if you do good, it says, oh, nice shot. If it goes down the middle, it gives you a hard time. As usual, trying to play any kind of an action game here with this setup. I got about a half a second, 1 second delay. So I'm not going to play this game very well. Now I can toggle. There, I got 3 of them lit up. Well, I haven't seen this happen on any of the demonstrations where the ball lands exactly on the divider. I'm going to have to see if there's a I just hit the space bar to toggle the toggle it again.
Also the Pinball on the TI-99 4A home computer.
And up here at the top where it says, notice how everything's TI related. PB, XB, Sam's memory, F18, 32K. And you hit those
Good shot. Oh no, lost another one.
Notice I can toggle with whichever one's not lit up. And I got all 4 TI-99 lit up there.
Oh no, lost another one.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay, so that really doesn't do justice to the game. This setup I have here for streaming introduces lag and the video chatters. So I can recommend this game. It's a very good game. So let me reset the final gram and go to the next thing. Go to our menu. We'll go to section R, games A to M. We'll go down 2, 3, 4, 5 screens, 6 screens to section I, Micro Pinball 2. So this is what I grew up on. Is this Micro Pinball 2 was originally on disc, and then it was available on cartridge by our old buddies Data Biotics, who published a whole lot of stuff. So this is the familiar screen. Now, instead of scrolling, it shows you half of the TI window. Starts out game over. You've got your number 1 is your left flipper. 0, I think, is the plus key is your right flipper. Now you notice you have 2 sets of flippers in this, one on the left and one on the right, at the bottom and at the top in that little pocket there. So 0, spacebar, let's see now, what was it? Trying to find the command here for launching the for starting the game. If I have to go get the docks. Oh, there we go. Number 8 starts the game. 9. 0 is your plunger. And right down the middle. Okay, we'll try that again. Again, I'm running about half a second behind here on this, so it's difficult to do this kind of game, although I've enjoyed this a lot. You've got, yeah, and toss it down the side again. And right down the side. Well, believe me, Micro Pinball 2 is a lot of fun, and it reacts quickly, and it's very smooth in operation. We'll put that, and now we're going to go to a disk file here. We'll go back to Final Gram. We're going to go to one of my favorite OSs here, RXB, and we'll select the one with the menu. Okay. And what we're going to do here is remove a disk from the Nano PB, from the slot number 1, and then we'll install another disk from a certain location. So we'll unmount drive number 1. We've removed the floppy. Okay, now we'll mount the disks. And let me go through my notes here. It's on disk 1120. Call editor assembler, directory, drive 1, and here it is. Pinball load on drive 1. Hey guys, give me a shout out. I'm not getting any sound from you. I want to know if we're still doing something here. All right, notice this one. It's micro pinball. This isn't micro pinball 1. And while you still have 2 sets of flippers, it's a simplified playing field. So again, it's number 1 for the left flipper, equal sign for the right one, 8 starts the game over, and 0 launches the ball.
Everything sounds good.
Oh, okay.
Sounds come through good.
All right, it's just you guys got awful quiet there, and I didn't know if I was still.
No, I just muted the mic so that you wouldn't hear all the sounds of lunch being made.
Oh, okay.
We're enjoying the classic sounds.
Yeah.
Haha. So yeah, I'm doing a lame job on even classic micro pinball. So I think many people have seen micro pinball. I don't know if this disk file was a prototype to micro pinball 2 or not. But we'll quit that. We'll reset the final GROM. Go back to R. Yeah, all sorts of fun stuff on here. Micro Pinball 2. Yeah, Micro Pinball 2. So it's a more complicated playing field and a better game. All right, going back to, we're going to change discs again. To disk number 1, 2, 3, 5. Quit basic. Oh. Got to get that cartridge out. Get an extended basic in here again. Again, RXB. Pick up disk 1 load. And, oh, that's disk number 2. I wanted to get disk number 1. This is disk number 2 of the computer software library. Let's exit this. One, two, three, 4. Okay, we'll tell it disk number 1. Okay. So last month we'd gone through the computer software library with Bombardment, The Castle of Death, Chase, The Chicken, The Quest for Hitler's Diary, Monkey Kong, a nice version of Donkey Kong, The Haunted Lighthouse. But I had some people ask about the road race. It says it's in basic. We'll try running it. If we won't run, I'll go into basic and load the road race. Road race. Syntax error in 370. Oh boy. No. There's no 379. Oh, our old friend, the protection violation. Somebody asked me, it's like, how the heck do you get around that? And I said, well, you can go to DM1000 and it's part of the program. Or you could just type in a call load program statement. So it's like parenthesis, negative sign, 32187, and parenthesis. Okay, we've unprotected it. Then 370. I didn't type in the correct statement. Parenthesis not minus 32187, comma 0 is what turns it off. And now we can do a 370. And boy, oh yeah, we ran into this last month. This is why we didn't run road race. It's garbled. This is a scrambled sector on this disk. So we're not going to be able to demonstrate that. What else we have? We had Thief. We had the WoW programs. What was WoW anyway? Console Basic. Okay. Yeah, the call files one closes all the open files. I think the computer tries to have like 3 disk files open, and that takes up extra memory. So if you limit it to 1, and I can't do that. We'll try clearing this. Reset the computer. Huh. Okay, well, it's not letting us do that. Try from extended basic. Well, that loaded, but we'll run it. Oh, it fills the screen. Oh, okay. And changes the colors. Yeah, officially this WoW is not on this disk. I don't know where it came from.
In Illinois, that program be interesting since we have laws that contravene some of the federal laws on substances that may and may not be sold.
Mhm. And here's WOW 1. Yeah, 3-sector program, 6-sector program. I don't know what the problem was on that. But RXB seems to run it cleanly. Now the old time tunnel effect here. You're getting sleepy. Interesting graphics display. Well, the directory seems to load WoW just fine. I don't know why it wouldn't load from basic. Road race would work. We'll try this oh, wait. RSC. It's a DF80. Hang on a second here. Seem to remember what a DF. Yeah, CSC is a Disfix 13L. I wonder if somebody was playing around with this disk and put their own personal programs on here, because they aren't officially on here on this disk listing. And if they were playing around with it, that might have messed up that one sector. So I can't really trust this disk anymore. Well, we'll go over to the next disk of games by Tom Perkowitz, computer software library here. So again, we'll go back to basic. Take the disk out, drive 1. And what number was that? That was the one I misloaded earlier. 1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah, that's why write protect tabs are important on your disk so you don't accidentally do stuff like that. And editor assembler, directory, drive 1. Okay, so we got banner, we got bug, which is a rather large extended basic program. Banner, I can imagine oh, gotta get the other disk out. Let's see what files are on here. It's a banner printing program. So we'll start that off. Boy, that was interesting. If it does that again, I'll just turn everything else and start it up again. Oh yeah, a banner maker. Okay, so it's asking for a file, so I would probably need a DV80 text file for it to print, and I'll probably try to print it out. But let's take a look at this. Ah, okay. Going to find a DM1000. Okay, we're going to go to option 8, miscellaneous utilities. And here's what I was talking about. Install disk protection, remove disk protection. Yes, you could protect an entire disk, or it can't even be cataloged. The programs will run if you know the name of the program. So as usual in Extended Basic, if you have a program called load that loads a menu, yeah, it could load the menu and then you could load all the programs on that disk from it. But if you go to catalog the disk, it would wind up being, you wouldn't be able to catalog it. You wouldn't be able to copy it. But we're going to go to option 3 here, remove XB protection. XB protect program on drive 1, and the name of it, the program's now unprotected. Okay. Go quit. Reset the final GROM. Reload RXB. Option B for the menu. D. Call editor assembler. D for directory. Drive number 1. Okay. And we're going to select that. Funny, it still says it's protected on that. Here we go. The program was protected from being deleted. So here you can see that we have now used DM1000 to unprotect a protected extended basic program, and we can actually list it. You can also do that.
Protection prohibits you from listing the program.
Right.
Yeah.
And so what you would do in theory is you would type in your program, run it, edit it, get it to where you want, and then your final save to disk will be save, comma, protect, comma, and then the disk name that you wanted to save it under, which should probably be different than the name you've been using all this time as you're writing and editing the program. So if you find a bug later on, you still got the original program in an unprotected format. Otherwise, you have to go through this rigmarole, either with the typing in the call load, or using DM1000 or DiskU or one of the other programs to unprotect it. I think even Mr. Perkowitz said he found his program disks and wants to re-release the computer software library, Disk 1 and Disk 2, but since they're protected, he couldn't do it. So he was on Facebook and he asked for help from the community, and several people piped up and offered to do it for him. But yeah, this is how you can do it yourself at home. It's at a point of time where it's common knowledge. So here's the banner maker. Press any key to begin. What do you want to print? Except at line 4, column 1, C string. Okay. And here about 5 lines down, line 184, press for a space, and then number 1 would be RS-232, and option 2 would be a PIO. So you don't really get to look at what you're printing. It would just make a banner. And usually in a lot of these programs, here, line 1000, call clear display at 10.1. Do you want to print any more banners? Usually they give you an option, and then thank you for using Banner Maker by Computer Software. Usually they give you an option of what size font you want to use. what density, things like that. But that's a simple banner maker. The second one on here is called Bug. And I'm not going to want to automatically run that. So let's drop into RXB. Yeah, that's a big extended basic program. As you can see, it was in an IV 254 format, which is the default disk format extended basic uses for a big program. For basic, and go to what, 50 or 60 sectors, and it's always, just straight program format. Try listing this. We won't be able to list it. We'll do the all call load again. Oh, I did it again. Zero. The zero is what turns it off. I think if you do this call load with a 1, it'll protect it. Randomize call clear. Okay, line 136, computer software, computer bug. I'm intrigued. I'll just try running this. And see what happens.
What's the worst that could happen?
Yes. Computer bug. Yeah, I don't have any documentation on computer bug. So some of these, I've got the original, like advertising that was in various magazines or that came when you bought these programs. But yeah, I don't have one for computer bug.
So you're going to attempt to blindly play it? Now that you've deprotected it, it's like the old days, right?
Okay. Oh, there's the bug. Right there. Well, I can get the joysticks here.
Yeah. That's an interesting error.
0 out of 176. Try again. Yes, no. Well, of course.
Perfect 0. Perfect score, right?
Alpha lock up. Ah, okay.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, something
Is
lit
it
up
sort of
over
like a
there.
memory game?
Oh. Computer bug attack. I don't think you can intercept them.
I think you're supposed to stay away from it, but...
Well, our little yellow ball here in the lower right is in the green zone. Okay. Oh, I think I got him there.
Or he's getting you.
Yeah, he's getting me. Yeah. Oh, we scored 1. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's because you hit the one tile that flashed or something.
Yeah. Yeah, another 100 hours at this, and we might actually...
Might actually figure out how to score properly and how to play it, right?
Okay. Alpha lockdown. Yeah, I'm going with this lag I've gotten here. I'm going to have to get something that, like a word processing program or a spreadsheet, where you don't have to have arcade speed. This is catalog. So let's take a peek here, see what the disc catalog actually says. Bad subscript at 240. Print. B string, semicolon, tab 11, semicolon. Oh, I don't see what the bad subscript is. But open number 1, disk 1, input relative internal, disk name. Okay, so this catalogs the programs that are on the disk. I thought it might actually say what the program is. All right. Moving along. Okay, it says here the next game on here. Well, yeah, there's a load program. Yeah. Pack disc number 2 by Computer. Amazing Adventures, Computer Bug, Word Wars, Hangman, Skydiver, Banner Maker, Quarters, and Shoot It. Well, let's go at the top. We'll try Amazing Adventures. Computer Software presents Amazing Adventures in the asteroid stronghold of the space pirate. There's an engine running sound. Can you hear that? Our story begins. Spaceship lands, a little guy runs out, and the spaceship takes off. A strange blue alien lands on the surface of the treasure-filled asteroid, stronghold of the deadly space pirate. Release the alpha lock. Okay. Got an oxygen of 1,000 and the treasures of 0. This doesn't seem too good. Okay, the joystick works. I can maneuver our little guy. Oh, I can use the keyboard. We're using an S load of oxygen. Apparently you use your oxygen to maneuver. See, I didn't know if there's gravity or if you're just walking along or if you're flying or what. So apparently by using the keyboard, I was using up oxygen at a tremendous rate. So we picked up a key. Okay. Oh, some sort of monitor.
So do you have any way to defend yourself?
No, I'm pressing the fire button on the...
What about like the space bar on the keyboard or some other character?
Well, let me pick up this ring. He's stealing my treasures. Whatever that is. I like the little things like the signs that say good luck, go back. Mouse trap. He stole the treasures again. I'll have to contact Mr. I mean, this looks like a nice maze game.
Once again, something else you have to figure out actually how to play properly.
I don't know if you can attack this monster that keeps
Right, or if
stealing
you just
your...
have to outrun it, get it off the screen or something.
It's annoying as hell that you pick something up and he steals it.
Yeah. Well, let's just explore. We'll go down further in this maze.
It's like living in Cook County, you know, and saving money, and then the assessor comes to rip you off.
You were torn to shreds in the jaws of the hideous Venetian flytrap. They have very big flies on Venus. You had 0 treasures, which you might have to try again. I wondered what that was in that corner there. I just had to try. Okay, we'll try something else then. That was the, actually, I like this load menu. We'll just run that. That was Amazing Adventures. We did Computer Wars, or Computer Bug. Then there's Word Wars and Hangman. We'd have to go, well, we'll try Word Wars. See how that is. Loading. Computer software presents Word Race. Press any key to begin. Copyright 1986, all rights reserved. Levels of difficulty. Press 1 for beginner, 2 for advanced, 3 for expert, 4 for... Oh, you can input your own words. I think we better take it easy for a start here. Number of players. Press for human versus computer, human versus human. We're going to match our wits against the TI here. Release alpha lock key, it is off. Speed of computer. Press 1 for normal, 2 for slow. Let's make the computer slow. I need all the help I can get. Press any key to begin. Okay, so is that... Then I have to move a...
And you have to build a word out of the letters that are on the play field?
Probably. Although I can't see my my guy on 4. it beat us. Okay. Break the program. Run it again. So there's an option there I wanted to explore. Took a little time to initialize. Word race. Levels of difficulty. Let's try 4. Input a word. Okay, yeah, so instruments is too long. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 11 letters. So instruments too long. Took that. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8 letters is acceptable. All right. And probably a null input. That tells you to release the alpha lock. Let's see what a normal computer speed is. Okay, I want to see how this is as crowded as the playing field would get. Yeah, the little on-screen character still disappears. All right. Well, it looks like the computer's going to win this round. Let's get on to the next program. Press any key to continue. Press any key to begin. Run the load program. So that's Word Wars. Yeah, Word Wars. Maybe it was supposed to be running in BASIC. I don't know. Did we outsmart ourselves by running that in Extended BASIC? Huh. Well, it won't let us run it. I don't know why it'll run it from the load program, but it won't let us run it from BASIC. Hangman. That's a classic. As you probably know, Hangman is a word guessing game where there's a mystery word. You have to guess what it is. So you guess a letter, and if it's correct, it adds it to the word. And if it's incorrect, it builds one portion of a man hanging from a noose from a scaffold. So it's sort of a grim fate, which means you only get so many incorrect answers, and you try to guess the word. Now, in the English language, plus if you've studied linotype typesetting machines, or read Sherlock Holmes' The Mystery of the Dancing Men, certain letters in English occur more frequently than other letters do. So while you might try a progression of, guess A, guess B, guess C, these letters in frequency are E is the most frequently used letter in the English language. So I'll select E. Well, I guess I built a scaffold. A is the second most frequently used letter. Okay, now we can start trying to use logic. What word with this many, what does that look like, 6 letters, 7 letters, has an A at that position? So if the letter's used in multiple positions, it would have shown it. So it's not like
Try a G.
a G. Okay. Okay, so we got the scaffold, and with 2 wrong answers, we got the guy's head there. So E and A are the most commonly used letters. Then the letter T is the 3rd most commonly used letter. I'm going to go with that. That's wrong.
Oh, not going so good.
O would be the next most commonly used. Okay. So the actual mantra is EATONISHRDLU. I actually memorized that so I can play games like this. So what do we have? Coagulate? No. Forage? No. Okay, this is the second time that OBS Studio has said it got disconnected and it's reconnected automatically. Let me know if you're still there.
I'm still here. You did break up there for a while. Try a W.
Oh, sorry. We got an arm and a leg left. W? Yeah. Normal. Okay. So that's what happens is it adds an appendage to them for each incorrect answer. Let's try that again. So I guess they're all 6-letter words. Okay, Hal or James or John, do you want to give it a try?
Well, let's start off with an E.
E. That's correct. It's in position number, what, 5?
Well, an N.
Letter N, like that. I see it gives you a chance to back up. It doesn't automatically accept it until you press. So it's not like never, because there'd be 2 E's in there.
L. Let's try an L.
Uh-oh. Built the scaffold. I like where it shows you what letters you've selected before. I've seen other Hangman games where they show the alphabet A to Z. And they just put a highlight or an underline over the letters you've selected.
Well, an A, maybe?
Uh-oh. Why does he have a smiley face?
Yeah, I know.
That's-
Masochist. An R?
There's got to be another vowel in there. Because the consonant would usually be followed by a vowel.
Do we want to try an O?
I can try an O.
No.
How about an R? And there, maybe.
R. Playing Hangman by committee here.
Okay.
Okay, so you got 3 letters in there. So it's probably consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel. Well, So,
T, maybe.
pardon?
Let's have a T as for Texas.
T. Okay. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, now we're in trouble.
Oh. By parsing.
There we go. How about a B?
We won.
Oh.
But you don't get a win screen. Like, yay, or the guy, climbs down off of it. And...
No payoff.
No, that's...
Reminds me of a girl I used to know.
Oh, gosh. Careful, this is a family show. Okay, got a letter. So these are all 6-letter words.
Well, that's a little better than all 4-letter words.
I'll just go through the Tony Shirtlow here. Ah. All right, that's enough. We should be able to pick up a word out of that. Hang on, my phone's ringing. While I go answer it. Hello. Okay, great. Yeah, so how long did it take? I was wondering how many minutes, or how many miles.
Well, there's somebody asking him for money. That's the only kind of phone calls I get. Well, these days they want my vote for something or other.
So I rarely answer the phone unless I know the number.
Yeah, if I had caller ID on the phone downstairs, I don't think I'd ever answer it.
Love you too. Bye. Okay, so what's the guess, guys?
Well, we've thought it over a long time and realized it might be an I. We tried an I already, have we?
Yeah, it's up there on the board.
We tried an E, we tried an A, we tried an O. So I guess all that's left is a U in there, maybe that.
For a vowel?
Yeah,
Yeah.
between the T and the H, maybe a U. I can't think of any. Or an S, probably should have been an S. SHT.
Well, we got an S there. Was guess number 7.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's not damn good. A C?
Hang on, let me back up. C. I like this
Yeah.
input. So many games I've seen, you know, you input something, it immediately accepts it. You can't back up like I just did and correct it.
Oh, I didn't take the C either. Oh, wow.
And we are almost done, huh? So you need to guess the word or.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, how about? Oh no, can't do that. See, those letters are already been used. I'm at. I don't know. It's not the word I thought it was. So.
I'll go with the G. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
Game over.
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
okay. All right.
Yeah.
BATGHT. So BA whatever. CADAEFA.
I think it must be a. I think it must be another vowel. I don't know if we have any vowels left. A Y maybe.
I don't know what that one letter is up there, because we got a T and an I selected. But I don't think 2 letters came up there. So that 1, 2, 3, 4, that 5th letter before the GHT must be an I.
Maybe you can select the vowel the second time.
It should put that up there twice, but here I'll try selecting an I again.
Or you could try a Y.
Daylight.
Daylight, yeah.
That's an 8-letter word. Okay, I was going for a 6-letter.
Didn't we have I up there already though?
Yeah, but look at it. He's got that underline, and you can't tell if that's an I or a T.
Okay.
Or, wait, that is an I because there's no underline under the letters that are correct up there. So I was deceived.
Oh well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, like a 4 or 5-letter word here. Okay, 4-letter word, blank A, blank T.
How about a B? Is it
mast? M-A-S-T.
It's a good one. Hal, you should have gotten that. No, I guess not.
No, I guess not.
Go with Hal's guess of a B.
Too easy.
How about an? So we tried an S, did we?
No.
How about an F for Foxtrot?
Fast, yeah, maybe.
So
I was thinking it
thinking,
might
yeah,
be SALT. S-A-L-T.
That too.
But we got a leg left, so. Yeah, okay, I'll guess with an S. Okay,
Yep.
we guessed F, so it's not fast. So the word
fast.
could be
last.
past.
How about last with an L?
Ah, crap. last. L. There you go. Oh, just like a little more of a reward for it. You know, they really hit you over the head with the club if you run out of guesses. But okay, so that works. That worked pretty good. Hangman, skydiver. Skydiver, Press Any Key by Computer Software, 1986. So we have what? A bird flying through the air? Or is that an aeroplane? Well, you got a blue sky, you got trees, a tree trunk, grass at the bottom, and something that's, you got numbers at the bottom, something that hasn't really defined. How many players? Just go with solo. Well, you can't have more than 3 letters in your name. Oh, I don't think he's going to land in the tree. Should be interesting to see if he goes off the left side of the screen or onto the right. Please inform next of kin, next of CUG, of the unfortunate accident. Oh, gosh. Play again? Yes. Okay. Keep pressing the space bar. Oh, yeah, press the space bar, releases your guy. Oh, now there's a telephone pole on the right. And he hits the right side of the screen and he bobbles around. Thanks, guys. Just spend more time resetting than I do. Wink can change direction. Gee, I don't think you can find a spot where you'll avoid hanging up either in the trees or the.
They should rename this game as Suicide.
Yeah. Yeah. Before he drifted to the left, now he drifts to the right. Yeah, I don't like this game. Not fair.
Yeah.
There's a clue here is at the bottom of the screen. You've got numbers, so there's zeros at the ends, and then 1, 2, 5, 8, 9. So probably you got to release your skydiver like right over the 9. But I'll let the folks at home try that.
Yeah.
Moving along. Banner Maker G, quarters. notes. Okay. I think you're supposed to try to drop your quarter.
Yeah, I guess, although, is the game of quarters really family friendly? I guess it depends what you're drinking, right?
Yes. Well, that bounced once. We have a puzzler, you know, it'd be nice if it had a, how did that miss?
Yeah.
Let's try that one more time here.
These games like us, I think.
There we go.
Yeah, I think, you know, it's the game of quarters, so technically it probably has to bounce once before
Uh-huh.
it hits the,
So, and you start at a different
Glass.
altitude every time. Your character seems to move at a constant speed. Yeah. Okay. And number H, shoot it. Great. Another fast-paced. Yeah, after that dismal display of Pinball 99 and Micro Pinball, makes me want to set up a camera again looking at the video screen. Oh, okay. Well, by moving the wired remote controller here, I can move this thing at the bottom, and by pressing the fire button, I guess I only got one shot.
Maybe you have to hold the button down for it to travel.
I think I got that one. Here's the light blue one coming the other way. 3 hits. Can't really see the missile on the screen.
Yeah, you just see the flare of the shot. You don't really see it on the screen, or at least not from our perspective.
Gee, all I gotta do is just hold it down whether the thing's there or not. Here, I'll wait till he passes. And next time around he came. I don't get it.
Oh, you got more hits than this.
Yeah. Reminds me of that, you ever see a Tom Hanks movie called Big? Where he's a kid and he wakes up in an adult's body, so he gets a job working for a toy company. His favorite toy company. And one guy there presents an idea, and Hank's character has no filter. And he just goes, I don't get it. You know, and the guy who presented the idea is really upset that they couldn't just take the toy at face value. It needed like, well, why does it do this? I think it was a robot that could, a building that could turn into a robot. And Hank's character just said, well, I don't get it, but he couldn't, because he's a kid, he couldn't articulate, well, why does it do that? You know, what's your story behind it? And something like that. Well, that's it for the computer collection, at least on the programs that'll run. We're going to load another disk here that we had a request for. The one thing I have to do is I have to get like a spreadsheet program for all these disks that I have in virtual format on a compact flash card.
Yeah, you
And
need a
yeah.
TI database next to your TI
Yeah.
when you use your
No, that's
flash drive.
on your side.
Or a tablet with a database on it, and the so I could look these up, because of my loose leaf binder, I can't have one page of paper for 1,000 different disks.
Yeah.
But that's a job for a spreadsheet, where you can have the disk name, and then you just click on that, and inside that box, you can have a box with 100 entries in it. Bill Gaskell's probably done that already.
Right. Or the other thing too is, since it's all programmatic anyway, menu program, the navigator menu program kind of thing would be useful.
We're going to go to disk 3 here, which is my utilities disk on my Nano. And since the TI seldom uses disk 3, I can just leave that forever and manipulate between disks 1 and 2. So we're going to load Boot, which is by the Miami User Group. It's an excellent program. This is a program that runs programs. And you can see RxB there at the bottom. It shows show directory at the top, display a file, run a program. All these other options, you can put in any descriptive name you want. And then on the second line, you can have the path of where it's at. And then you can save that to your disk. So we're going to do a directory of disk 1. And there's City Bomber, and we'll go down here to TI99IUG info, and we're going to press letter V for view, and then enter. So the top is in Italian. I can't even put a correct accent on that and make fun of it, but the bottom is English. This file's been downloaded from the website of. Well, just looking at the way that's formatted, I can go back. Now, because I have an F18 in this, I can press letter W, and Boot obligingly goes to 80 column mode. I can press 2 for display a file. It remembers that last text file, and there it is. So here it's a smaller font. This file's been downloaded from the website of the TI99 Italian User Club. 3w.ti99iuc club, not group, .it. You can download other stuff for the TI9948 in the databases section of the website. Yeah, these guys are great. It's like at least once a week they come up with a new program that they've either rediscovered or somebody's ported over. And Google, you right-click on the website. It does a nice job of translating the Italian into English.
What's the
And
name of this program?
this
what's
one
the
will
name
be
of the
called City Bomber. So we can press X for X run. Didn't pick it up.
City Bomb. No, wait a minute. The name of the program that's running the other programs is called what?
Oh, this is called Boot.
Boot. Oh, Boot. Oh, okay.
Here, we'll look at disk 3. And you can see I got Archiver there. I got Boot. I got a catalog program. I got the Compact Flash Manager, DM2000, example, demos, Identifile. Identifile is always good because we can press Enter to run that. And then 3, come on. And there we are. We're in Mike Dodd's Identifile, and we can catalog a disk. And like here, we'll do catalog disk 1. And here it says City Bomber is a 12-sector program, and TI-99 IUC info is a 4-sector DV80 program. So it's always nice to be able to tell. You can arrow down. Let's go to disk 3. Builds up the directory, and again, it tells you what a program is. A lot of times you go, is it a basic program, extended basic, editor assembler, whatever. But we'll go back to disk 1 here, City Bomber. Now in RXB, you press the space bar to load a extended basic program, and you press Enter for an editor assembler. Okay, so here you have a city with an airplane flying over it, and it gets lower with every pass. And you try to drop bombs on the tallest towers, and I keep missing them. And he's getting pretty close there. Missed that tower. Missed that one. I won't miss Hollywood. Crashed on level 1. City Bomber written by Damon Pillinger. I wonder. We'll try that in basic. I didn't see any, just briefly looking at it, I didn't see any commands that required extended basic. So it might be running too fast. Only one bomb allowed on the screen at a time. Trying to lead your target here is difficult. There we go. I don't know what happens if you get it all down to the ground. Your plane probably lands. Yeah. Okay. Only one bomb allowed on the screen at a time, or one explosion. Oh, the timing's critical. I keep missing that first building. Oh, I missed him again. Well, I won't miss him next time.
Whoa, you'll be right into them.
Yeah. That guy said at the end of the movie, The Rocketeer, I won't miss Hollywood.
Yeah.
Well, he did miss Hollywood. He hit the word land.
Well, there's plenty of payoff in this one.
Uh-huh. Actually, just quit this. Go to RXB, editor assembler, directory, disk 2, and okay, you remember Mr. Pixel Pedant talked about using tokens to program his extended basic program. All right, his basic only game Hell's Halls. I keep bouncing around here because it's not, I'm not loading the, we want to get back into disk number 3, load boot, which is a convenient way of loading a text file. So we'll look at disk number 2, the README file here. Press V for view and enter. And the token experiment. This is by Mr. Bud Wright, who wrote it December 20th, 1989. Thanks to Jim Peterson for the inspiration to write this utility. It was fun. Documentation for the token experiment. First, a description of the assembly support, and then with the rest. So the assembly support is call link, parenthesis, quote, TOC, and parenthesis, comma, NL, LN, parenthesis, token string. Okay. This routine looks at the whole extended basic program in memory and returns total number of extended basic lines or tokens, NL, an array of the line numbers 1 through NL that are the actual XB line numbers, and the tokens for each of the lines in the array, token string. To use this routine as a standalone, do the following. Old your XB program in, so then old, program name, and then from command module, dim NL token string up to the, from command mode, dim NL token string up to the maximum number of XB lines. Call init, call load, disk 1 toko, and then do the call link token. Run JIMP1 to see an example of what can be done with this utility. Running JIMP1 displays every tokenized line of XB in the small program. You could use this data to create merged XB lines, etc. The other link routine included allows individual access to each XB line in your program. Call link token LN, which probably means line number A, T string, passes N XB line number to the routine and returns a address in CPU memory where the XB line is, and T string, the tokenized code stored in CPU medicine for that XB line. JIMP2 runs from XB, lists the program first. 10,000 contains a rem with a bunch of Z's. Run the program and answer with the number 1 through 4. Something happened? Now look at line 10,000 and it has changed. Line 1 through 4 was copied to line 10,000. Bet you can think of plenty neat tricks to do now. Remember, keep your dummy lines to maximum character length and you will have no problems. I also included a raw XP routine called JIMP, J-I-M-P, that prints the CPU token pointer, the XP line, and the address of the line table. Hope this stuff comes. We had a glitch there. So we had I had run these before. Okay. So we're going to go back into RXB, disk 2. Yeah, I just left this disk stashed on drive 2 because there's no load program that it's going to try to run. We'll try JIMP. Let's back out of here for a second. Okay, it's not a basic or extended basic program, is it? Let's go to disk number 3 and get identifier. Okay, come on. I made a mistake there. Identifier is not an extended basic program, it's an EA program. So, let's go down to identifier, load it in EA format. There we go. We're going to catalog a disk, go down to disk 2, and catalog that. So JIMP is a basic or extended basic program. Exclamation point readme is a text, see data as text. Well, yeah, it's a DV80. Crash basic or extended basic program. Okay, so it looks like those are programs we can run. Okay, so there it showed. Those are awful high. Oh, okay. Tried doing a call link and we hadn't loaded the assembly language program yet. I'll load this one, Toko. Oh, that's what the problem was. It was trying to load a assembly routine off of disk 1, And of course, we're running off of disk 2. Well, it just takes a moment here. Okay. There we go. So now it'll load the assembly routine off the disk it expects to see it on. Yeah, disk drive light flashed. Line 1 to 4. Okay, I think it just showed the tokenized statement for what line 1 meant.
I stepped
Line-
out for a minute. Guess you didn't need to see me go to the restaurant.
Line 1 is go to 100. Line 2, print hello. This is line 1, this is line 2. Okay, so this is a demonstration program of how this works. That's line 2, 3, and 4. Let's look at line 2. Hello, this is line. Okay. So it's going through line 3 and line 4. Okay, so I suppose if you know what you're doing, this would be a good tutorial on how to program using tokens. Look at line 1 again. That was GIMP2. Yeah, there's a lot of other stuff in here. Yeah, Toko is a disk fix 80. So let's go back to drive 3. Look at a text reader here off the boot program. Here, Toko, view that. That's an DF80. Oh yeah, that's a familiar looking assembly program. Go back. Do another directory. Here's TOKS. We'll view that. It's a DV80. TOX. Tokens for Jim Peterson by Bud Wright. And here's his, I think those are assembly commands and what addresses they're at. So I'm in way over my head on this. In yeah, compressed assembly. We can view this one. DF128. Yeah, again. Okay, well that was fun. So I suppose if you know assembly programming or whatever, you can actually make use of that tokens program. And I'm about to wrap it up. I've gone through my page of notes and all the discs I was prepared to show today. Guys, unless you got something you
Hal, do you want to reiterate about the fair?
Yeah.
Well, we could talk a little bit about the fair, which is upcoming on the 29th of this month. And as I mentioned at the beginning of the program, I still have some room for some speakers if there's someone that wants to present something. As always, we present new programs, programs that people haven't seen. We have several speakers now on several different topics, talking about the Geneve, talking about TI programs, talking about TI developments. Hopefully we'll have a couple of visitors from other countries again, now that some of the restrictions that have been imposed for COVID-19 have been lifted for different countries like Canada and Europe as well. So if anyone would like to do a presentation, do a demo at the fair, if you let me know, my email is hals12@hotmail.com. And there's some noise here in the background. I'll repeat that in a moment. And I'm gonna turn the microphone off for just a moment. Go ahead, Vic.
Syntax error.
I was trying to put it up on the screen as text, but I made a mistake. I hit enter and.
I walked past the place called Greentown on the Rocks, which is blasting away music. You can probably still hear it in the background. And almost over to the Waukegan Yacht Club right now. And this is a view, by the way, of the harbor, the old harbor, where the commercial ships, the big lake freighters, still come in and bring in gypsum and concrete, I believe, or cement, I should say, once they make concrete. And today is Oktoberfest. So we're going to go over and see if they have a brat or maybe just a big beer. That would be nice. You see that they have a bunch of blue and white flags up there. Pennants. Here are some of the boats in the junior sailing program. And it's a beautiful, beautiful day out there. You can see some of it in the background.
Vic, I think the email address is hals12
a little bit lumpy, but
hotmail.com.
other than that, and we're at the
ls@hotmail.com.
hals12@hotmail.com, I believe.
Oh,
right. It's HALS12.
sorry. There we go.
All right.
Thank you, James.
I'll find myself a seat. Oh, I guess all the seats are on the other side. Well, listen, I'm going to sign off, guys. And
Okay.
I will be in touch. More music. I'm gonna go outside here where it's a little bit quieter. And yeah, we go. Okay, a little quieter out here.
Okay,
I'm gonna sign off, and I'll be talking to both of you guys in the upcoming week or two
sure.
about the fair and about what we're gonna do for it. I guess John has signed out completely. So anyway, Vic, good show, I think. And
Okay, I'm gonna end the stream now.
That was easy.
What's that?
That was easy.